Picture this, folks. A cartoon cat named Whiskers, stuck on top of a towering refrigerator. How did he get there, you ask? Well, it's no ordinary tale. You see, Whiskers is no ordinary cat. He's an adventurer, a thrill seeker, a daredevil, and a big fan of tuna. One whiff of that fishy goodness, and he defied gravity to reach the highest peak of his domestic jungle. Now, there he sits atop his chilly Everest with a triumphant purr and a belly full of tuna. But oh no, what's this? The floor seems so far away. Whiskers' triumphant purr fades into a worried meow. The daring adventurer is now a worried feline, calculating the descent. He shuffles one paw forward, then the other, his tail twitching nervously. His eyes dart to a bowl of popcorn on the counter. An idea sparks in his kitty brain. And so our brave Whiskers takes a leap of faith, right into a bowl of popcorn. What a soft, buttery landing. Now, you'd think a cat covered in popcorn would be a sight to see, but for Whiskers, it's just another Tuesday. In the wake of his popcorn plunge, Whiskers is left looking like a feline snowman, kernels clinging to his fur in a hilarious display of fluffy chaos. But does Whiskers panic? Not on your life. With the coolness only a cat could muster, he nonchalantly starts grooming himself, removing each kernel with a lick and a crunch. The scene is nothing short of comic genius. Picture this: a popcorn-studded cat casually turning his predicament into a snack fest. It's as if he's saying, "Oh, this? Just making the best of my situation, thank you very much." Whiskers, ever the opportunist, takes his popcorn predicament in stride. He licks, crunches, and purrs, turning a popcorn disaster into a popcorn party. And there he sits in his popcorn throne, munching away. Who needs help when you've got snacks, right? Just as Whiskers is about to crown himself the popcorn king, in walks his human. And boy, is she in for a surprise. You know, it's one thing to find your cat lounging on your freshly laundered clothes, or batting around that important document you've been looking for. But to walk into your kitchen and find your feline friend covered head to toe in popcorn, sitting atop a mound of more popcorn, well, that's a whole new level of catastrophe. The human's eyes bulge, her jaw drops, and she freezes in her tracks. Her kitchen, once neat and tidy, is now a popcorn wonderland, and there in the center is Whiskers, wearing a popcorn crown and munching away with a smug look on his face. Whiskers, for his part, doesn't seem to be bothered by his human's shocked expression. In fact, he seems to be rather enjoying it. After all, what cat doesn't love a good surprise? Especially when they're the ones causing it. The human shakes her head, a bemused smile playing on her lips. She pulls out the broom and dustpan and begins the monumental task of cleaning up the popcorn explosion. All the while, Whiskers continues to munch away, oblivious to the chaos he's caused. As the human sweeps, she can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of the situation. Her cat, her adorable, infuriating, popcorn-covered cat, has once again managed to turn her world upside down. And yet, she wouldn't have it any other way. Finally, after what feels like ages, the last popcorn kernel is swept up. The kitchen, once a scene of popcorn pandemonium, is now spotless. Whiskers, having had his fill of his crunchy feast, hops off his popcorn throne with a satisfied purr. As the human sweeps up the last popcorn kernel, Whiskers, now full, hops off his throne and saunters away, leaving behind a clean kitchen and one very confused human. And so ends the tale of Whiskers, the adventurous popcorn cat. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate Whiskers' audacity. This daring feline, with his insatiable curiosity, embarked on an expedition that would make even the most daring of cats blush. Starting with a daring climb up the fridge, Whiskers proved that no height is too great when popcorn is at stake. His dive into the popcorn bowl was nothing short of a spectacle. Picture a feline cannonball surrounded by a shower of popcorn, as if in some kind of snack-induced snow globe. And the best part? Whiskers' absolute nonchalance, as if diving into bowls of popcorn is just another day in the life of a cat. Finally, the human's reaction. Utter disbelief at the sight of their cat, now a walking popcorn dispenser. Yet amid the chaos, Whiskers remained cool as a cucumber, munching away on his popcorn loot. Remember, folks, In the world of cartoons, even a popcorn disaster can turn into a feast. Until next time, keep laughing and stay tuned for more of Whiskers' hilarious adventures.